Some criminals believe the hardest part is getting away with the crime. More often than not, it's their own overconfidence that writes the ending before anyone else does. Stay with us, as one reckless decision after another proves that even the boldest plans can fall apart in spectacularly unexpected ways. Hay walked in acting like shoppers and walked out dodging return fire. 3 handguns weren't enough to intimidate this Houston clerk, and the suspects ended up fleeing on foot instead of with the cash. Nothing ruins a criminal's day faster than undercover cops hiding in plain sight. This armed suspect learned that lesson the hard way, inside a New York grocery store. This thief thought a jacket would be the perfect distraction. Instead, the woman fought back, grabbed the coat, and sent her wallet right back where it belonged. Nice try. She waited patiently for the cash drawer to open, grabbed a stack of bills, and thought she'd be gone in seconds. Unfortunately, she forgot one tiny detail. The employees were faster than her getaway plan. The suspect walked in hoping to leave with free merchandise. Instead, they left with an unforgettable lesson that retail security has gotten a whole lot smarter over the years. The robbers managed to escape, but not before a security guard fought back. He was shot in the shoulder, protecting the store, proving that courage sometimes comes with a heavy price. Off duty, but never off the job, Officer Maharaj stepped in moments after the robbery, disarmed the armed suspect, and held him until backup arrived. That's the kind of hero you hope is nearby. Most 14-year-olds are worried about homework. This kid saw an alleged shoplifter, stepped up, and protected his family's business without thinking twice. That's courage you can't teach. This wasn't a quick smash and grab. He disabled the camera, broke through the entrance, pried open the ATMs, loaded the money into his truck, then returned for another shopping trip. Greed always wants one more round. Five minutes after buying a soda, they decided the whole machine would be a better investment. That's one way to become Pepsi's most unforgettable customer. This shoplifter thought hiding a bottle of liquor in her underwear was the perfect disguise. Unfortunately for her, security cameras don't miss much. This guy broke into a Taco Bell, cooked himself a meal, and then took a nap. At that point, it wasn't a burglary anymore. It was an unauthorized overnight stay with free dinner. These two stormed in expecting an easy robbery. Instead, the store owner stayed calm, fought back, and their whole plan fell apart in seconds. They definitely picked the wrong store. Some people walk into a store with a shopping list. This guy walked in carrying a brick and trying to steal merchandise. That's the kind of decision that turns a simple shoplifting case into something everyone remembers for all the wrong reasons. This porch pirate wasn't stealing packages. He was auditioning for a slapstick comedy. One spectacular wipeout, a perfect pratfall, then a smile at the camera like, "Hope you got my good side."
Take the items out. All of them out. And the rest. And the rest.
On the police now. Call the police. All of it out. It's unbelievable.
Keep it going. Lift up your skirt a bit. Give us a 12. You're taking a piss now. Jump up and down.
Oh my goodness. She turned her dress into a one-person department store. At that point, she wasn't shopping anymore. She was trying to open a new location under her skirt.
Back again. You're all on video and picture.
He stole a bottle hoping for a good time. Instead, he got an express ride to the police station. That's one drink he never got to enjoy. Imagine risking years in prison just to steal a stack that's mostly fake money. The money was fake, but the handcuffs definitely weren't. Sometimes the bravest decision isn't fighting back. It's staying alive. Money can be replaced, but a human life can't. There's no shame in doing whatever it takes to make it home safely. Fearless. While the robber was smashing jewelry cases with a hammer, this dad stepped in and stopped him. It takes incredible courage to protect the people around you, especially in a moment this dangerous. Nothing hurts a criminal's ego more than being completely ignored. This guy demanded cash with a knife, but the clerk just kept reading the newspaper like it was another ordinary day. No money, no success, and a trip to jail a few hours later. He looked left, looked right, then bent down to unlock the bike like a pro. But the bike had other plans. Just a few seconds later, the only thing he could steal was the tiny kid's bike. This robber walked in with a knife, thinking everyone would panic. Instead, the shop owners grabbed a ladder, sticks, a sign, even chili powder, and fought back together. He barely escaped, and almost lost his bike on the way out. He walked in expecting free phones. Instead, he got a free trip to jail. That robbery ended way faster than he planned. This robbery proves that fear doesn't always lead to success. The store owner was terrified, but the robbers still walked away empty-handed. All they created was chaos, and it came right back at them.
Don't move. The manager already knows. We know you're stealing, you gotta go.
Yeah, true.
How much did you take?
3 masked thieves, machetes, knives, a hammer. They looked ready for a
Just tell me
guaranteed
why.
robbery. What they didn't count on was that every camera was rolling, and not every victim is willing to surrender.
Crazy.
You? Because I was like, why is this person so mad that we're stealing? Like,
thought-
you seem like you'd get it.
Who knew Google Translate could help catch shoplifters? The language barrier didn't save them this time. One quick translation was all it took to expose the truth. Technology 1, shoplifters 0. The gambling losses weren't his biggest problem anymore. The growing list of robbery charges quickly took first place. Everyone else was focused on the guy with the gun. This legend was focused on the chicken. He handed over his phone without hesitation, but that fried chicken never left his hand. Priorities, I guess. Three jackets, 1 pair of sneakers, and a 6-year prison sentence. That's the worst shopping deal I've ever seen. These masked robbers came in carrying knives and a crowbar, expecting terrified victims. Instead, one got knocked out cold by the store owner with a baseball bat, while another brave person outside grabbed a chair and fought back. They came for jewelry but left with the worst surprise of their lives. She thought she could quietly walk out with stolen groceries, but security caught her right in the middle of it. Instead of a free shopping trip, she got an awkward confrontation. These guys weren't doing Christmas shopping. They were trying Christmas shoplifting. They filled backpacks and shopping bags with wine, right in front of customers like it was a self-checkout lane. One guy stole the bike, the other played the innocent bus passenger. Nice acting, until 3 transit officers walked onto the scene and ended the performance. Guess the show was canceled. This burglar thought the house in McCalla, Alabama was empty. Instead, the front door opened and Shelby Tucker came out armed. The break-in ended before it even began. and the suspect disappeared into the woods faster than he arrived. These carjackers picked the wrong street in Oakland. They thought stealing a car would be easy, but two fearless Good Samaritans came charging across the street, smashing the suspect's windows and completely flipping the script. That's community spirit in action. It looked like the perfect heist. They got in fast, grabbed the jewelry, and thought they had pulled it off. But every crime leaves a trail, and this one led investigators straight back to them. Turns out the getaway wasn't the end of the story.
So, and put it in my left the jacket pocket, and as soon as I put it in my pocket,
I paid for it.
Put it back, police officer.
I just paid for this.
Put it back.
This might be the most intense Mentos purchase ever. The officer believed a theft was happening, but it turned out the customer was simply waiting for his change. One receipt would have saved everyone a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Those burglars were brave, right up until the house started talking back. Turns out the scariest thing in the garage wasn't a guard dog. It was a speaker with perfect timing. Security cameras in Winfield scored another win. The suspects may have gotten away from the house, but they didn't get away from the footage. One has already been arrested, and the other is probably learning that security cameras have a very good memory.
Come on, we can get this motherfucker payment right now. Oh God. Oh God. It'll be your last day at work.
He picked the wrong Circle K to rob. The cashier wasn't about to play the helpless victim. He fought back like the main character in an action movie. That robbery ended a whole lot differently than the thief expected. Who needs expensive security when you've got a dog that says, "Wrong house, buddy"? 3 burglars walked in with confidence and walked away with a brand new respect for barking. They thought nobody was watching. Meanwhile, the security camera was collecting evidence from every angle. Shoplifting may take seconds, but explaining it later takes a lot longer. This guy got tired of waiting, ripped the entire cash drawer out, and ran for it. He even had a stolen getaway car waiting, which didn't stay hidden for long. Talk about making every bad decision possible. He broke into a jewelry store and grabbed about 4,000 pounds worth of watches and earrings, thinking it would be an easy payday. Funny how the easiest money usually ends up costing the most. Imagine bringing an angle grinder to steal a bicycle, only to be stopped by people who refuse to stand by and watch. The security guard paid the price with his injuries, but his courage deserves everyone's respect. They hit the shoe store like it was a clearance sale, stuffing up their arms before sprinting for the exit. Too bad real life doesn't have a checkout skipped button. These two hopped the fence like they were about to pull off the perfect bike heist. The second they touched the bike, the police showed up. Their getaway lasted about as long as a sneeze. This motorcycle suspect thought he could outrun the police through Campo Mourão, Brazil. He almost got taken out by a truck before the chase even ended. That's about as close as luck runs out. He only expected to face a frightened female store owner. He definitely didn't expect a brave schoolboy and an entire neighborhood willing to sprint for free to help catch a robber. He realized the camera caught everything, so he switched from shoplifter to backup dancer in under 2 seconds. Every story in this collection is a reminder that bad decisions have a way of multiplying, while quick thinking, courage, and a little teamwork can change everything in a matter of seconds. Sometimes the biggest mistake isn't committing the crime, it's believing the plan was ever as clever as it seemed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves true crime stories.